Hello, Brianna. Bonjour, Belle. Robbie, he is most certainly back. Hello, Jojo. I see you. You got the book. How are you finding it? Hello, Isma. Hello, Evka Chavatova. Hello, Isa. Bonjour, Pauline. I'm back, Molly. I'm back. Tiwa says, guess who's back? It's me. Caitlin gives a little wave. Tiwa says, we missed you. I missed you too. That's why we're back. Rennie gives a little wave. Miss your lives. All right. So we are back. It's official. Ida's back too. So yeah, I'll wait a little bit longer before we get into it. Before we get into the closet tour. I can't believe we're actually doing this. This is mad. Christina, it's good to see you again too. What am I going to sing? I don't think I'm singing on this one. I'm singing... Today is the closet tour one. But the next one I will sing. Franklin says, I look different. I've had a shave. So... M says, I missed the usual setup. Me too. But this is just for today. It's just for today. Okay. So, let's get into it. We've got enough people here. So, wait, I need to do that. I need to get the entrance right. Okay. So, as you know, I've been making my home studio. And it's not quite ready yet. But it's a start. And I also thought it would be a good idea to do a little what's it called? Closet tour. Because you guys asked for it, right? I'm very aware that right now, it's not the best look while a pandemic is going on to be being like, oh, hey, have a look at all my clothes. But because you asked, I thought it might be a bit entertaining. So that's the only reason I'm doing it. Anyway, let's get into it. So, this is my hallway, right? This is the hallway. Upstairs is the kitchen, which is where the live streams have been happening. Now, this is my bedroom. So, to the right is where some of the magic happens. And over here is my clothes. Now, I'm not really sure how one does a closet tour. Like, do you go through every... I feel like it'd be so boring for me to just like go through every single garment of clothing. I think that would be boring for you and boring for me. Over here is what is going to be the studio, the magical studio space. Right now, we've got a manly mic, which is sick. When I was in Sweden and when I was in LA, a lot of people had them, and I was just like, I gotta get me one of them. Got the laptop, got this little baby here, got some headphones, and then a load of wires, which I'm gonna sort out. Oh yeah, this is actually Brett's chair, EpiVegan's chair. And I like it. It's a good chair. All of this stuff is going to be on the wall. And so I'm going to have this little corner to just make stuff. I see you, Kungs. I see you. Kungs has been waiting for me to record a little something. And I've been waiting to finish off my studio. But we're almost there, bro. We're almost there. So, yeah, I thought I mean, what's the vibe? What's the vibe? What do you guys want to see? I've never done this before. What do you guys want to see? I'm trying to read the comments. So, show us your favorite pieces of clothing. Okay, well, I did actually prepare that, so I'll get into that. Kung says, hurry up. Yeah, the walls are so bare. I don't know, I'm not really into the whole putting posters up. I did that when I first moved out my mum's place. I'm like, yeah, this is my bedroom. It's got character. And then now I actually just prefer the chilledness of, I got bed, clothes, studio. I think that's the vibe. Underwear is in there. And then like sport stuff is in there. And that's the laundry right there. Okay. Ill Spy Fitness says, I get to make the rules. As in, you get to make the rules, Zach. That's what they said. So, cheapest pieces and how much they were. No, I'm not doing that. Because I actually don't know. Okay. So, well, let's just start. I can give you a little brief. Just like, this is this. All right. So, I got that on the You Come First video shoot. Man, this is going to take forever. Okay. So, that's a jacket. That is a special Levi's thing that they did for the Pride events, which is pretty dope. I got to play one, and I wore this for that. I wore this when I went up a mountain. This is going to be so boring. I'm gonna go through it. I have no idea if any of this is interesting. I don't think I'd be interested if someone else was doing this. All right. Anyway, these are jackets basically. They're jackets. This is the jackets rail. Show items with history. Okay. Yeah, cool. All right. And then here we got shirts and trousers. So that's a shirt. That is also a shirt. Still can't actually believe I'm doing this. This feels like very influencery. I feel like the next logical step is like a haul. You know when people are like, so gonna open up some boxes today. Thanks so much. I don't know why all the influencers in my mind are American, but they are for some reason. Funny story. Put these in the wash with some like a red t-shirt, red shirt, and so they're like light blue and pink. Don't know how that's happened. Don't know why they're pink, but they are. Anyway, some trousers. This is going to take so long. Yeah, then some t-shirts. Anyway, this feels so unimportant in the middle of a pandemic. But anyway, we keep moving. So I thought I would at least prepare some things, some memorable clothes. So I thought that might be a bit more interesting. So the top 3 gigs of my life so far are the gigs are the Avicii tribute concert, number 1. So, in no particular order, but for that, I wore this shirt from You Must Create. Big up You Must Create. Thanks for the shirt. And And these trousers, what are they called? Jeans, denim, chinos, trousers. They went on my legs. Anyway, they're from Levi's. And yeah, just these two bits. It was an amazing gig. There were 60,000 people in the crowd, which was the most I've ever performed to. And it might be the most I ever performed to ever. We'll see. We shall definitely see. And yeah, that was one of the most amazing gigs. I think so many people coming through to celebrate the life of a musical genius. And, you know, I think it was a real kind of celebration of life there. And yeah, I was just very grateful to be a part of that. Yeah, one of my favorite gigs. The second favorite was the Roundhouse show. And I wore this shirt from Axel Arigato, which is black and red. And I got these trousers from the You Come First video shoot. Big up Paris LeBay for sorting me out with these. I noticed that these are also black and red. So I combined the black and red with the black and red. And that meant that I had a black and red outfit. Amazing. Yeah, but that gig was at the Roundhouse, which is probably, yeah, I think it is my biggest show, my biggest headline show to date. And it was just so special because I grew up in northwest London, and you know, I would always see the Roundhouse as one of those amazing venues that so many of my favorite artists were playing at. And so it was always a dream of mine to play it, and I did. And so I was just really chuffed. I also was part of like some of you guys may have already heard this story like a million times, but I was part of like their kind of youth program. So I would go and pay £1 and just be able to use the studios there. And yeah, it was mad how it came full circle. That it's like it's a charity, but it's also a music venue. And I basically took part in both. Next, the third gig, which is on my top 3 gigs, is my gig in Seoul, South Korea. I gotta be honest, I didn't even know I had a fan base in South Korea. And so when I arrived at the airport and there were like people waiting for me, that was pretty mad. I don't even get that reception in London. So, so I was pretty chuffed. And yeah, I was just really blown away with how kind everyone was there, and generous, and just up for having a good time. I really fell in love with Seoul and the people who lived there. And this was the outfit that I wore to that show. So these trousers are from a brand called Weekday. Where's the thing? Well, it says vacant, but they're not. They're from Weekday. There we go. These are the ones which, whenever I wear, you guys don't think I'm wearing any trousers. So just to prove to you, they are real. And then I also wore this Daily Paper What We Wear collaboration, which is very stretchy. Very stretchy indeed. And I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, I wore that for that show. But I remember at the end of the show, I was drenched because it just went off. It was a sweaty night, and I wouldn't change anything for the world. So then I also thought maybe I'd do the thing I wear most out of all this stuff, and that had to be this Daily Paper jacket. It's a black Daily Paper puffer, and I haven't really been wearing it a lot at the moment because I haven't left the house in ages, but I normally wear this every single day. Literally, this is scratched off because I wear it so much. But yeah, I'm a big fan of daily paper. And then I thought I'd also show you this one. So this is probably my most suave fashion out like piece. The fact that I even call it a piece means it's pretty suave. This is from Maison Kitsune. It's one of those things where it's the opposite to daily paper and this jacket, in that I am waiting for the right occasion to wear it. Does it still say it's paused? Oh, we're back. Okay.